Volunteering is something that can fill you up too. Not everyone has that. I don't know if I say I have some ownership over it, but it feels really good when people know me. They're like, "You're the lasagna woman." And I'm like, "Yes, I am." And that makes me feel really good inside.
Farmers, brewers, hunters, packers, badgers, cheeseheads, neighbors. No matter what name we go by, we are bound together by our roots. These are the people, the stories, and the patriotism from inside Wisconsin. Welcome to Deeper Roots with Blain's Farm and Fleet. Another episode of Deeper Roots with our friends at Blain's Farm and Fleet takes us to a kitchen, one of my favorite places on earth, clearly. Kristie Dantuma, Lasagna Love. Kristie, thanks for inviting us into your home first and foremost.
Well, thanks so much for coming.
We're excited to tell the story of Lasagna Love. What's that?
Lasagna Love is a nonprofit organization that was started during the pandemic by a woman in New England who just wanted to do something good for somebody in her neighborhood. It's caught wildfire, and we are now across 3 different countries and all across the United States. We are delivering meals to anyone who asks.
And when you say meals, it's really based on lasagna, yeah?
It is based on the lasagna, the ooey gooey deliciousness.
What is it about that dish that makes somebody feel better?
It's warm. Everyone knows pasta. Everyone can relate to pasta. It's got the cheesy gooiness to it. My recipe is based off of something that my mom made for us, and so it's something that we can all relate to, I feel like.
Comfort food.
Comfort food.
At its finest.
Yeah.
Do you have a vetting process in regards to who gets nominated?
When you are nominating yourself or someone else, you can write a little paragraph about, "Hi, my name is Kristie and I'm looking for lasagna because I just had surgery and I'm not able to stand on my own and I'm not able to stand for long periods of time to make a meal for myself. I'm looking for something." Or it could be like, "Hey, my name is Kristie. I'm looking for lasagna. Thank you so much for doing this."
When somebody's going through a hard time, so many people go, "Well, let me know if you need anything."
Yes.
Nobody does that.
Absolutely. And with Lasagna Love, you don't always have to nominate yourself. You can also, as a friend, if you know that something is going on in someone else's life, you can nominate them for lasagna. And then we reach out and say, "Hey, you've been nominated for a lasagna." We don't say who. And then we communicate with you directly and say, "Is this something that you would like to accept?" And then we work it out from there.
It's better to give than to receive, and it's mightily difficult to receive sometimes.
Absolutely. Asking for help is so difficult. And so we keep it as intimate as you would like it to be. We don't have to go into your backstory or why you need it, and we don't grade you on a scale of how much you really need this meal. It is truly a, "Hey, I'm asking for help," and that's it.
What is it about mental health and a good meal?
If you feed your body, you feed your mind. I myself, when I eat something that I really love, I can feel, it's a chemical reaction to it. No matter what you're struggling with and what's going on in the background, it can make a difference.
How did you get involved, and why are you involved?
A friend of mine from Rockford was posting that she had delivered her very first lasagna, and I was like, "What is this? I've never heard of this before." It was something that just caught my eye. I myself, I love to be involved with my community, but it's kind of hard to do big community events a lot. But it's easy to impact one person's life in a very real and meaningful way. It's very personal that you are providing a meal to one family in a very, I don't know, I keep using the word personal, I'm sorry.
I think it's pretty intimate. I mean,
Yes,
at some
intimate,
level, it's an intimate setting.
It's a great way to also get involved in another person's life that you maybe don't know very well, but just want to spread a little bit of kindness to.
In order for you to dedicate as much time, effort, and money that it takes to do this, there's got to be something in your story that made this go, "I'm doing this."
I've always feel like I've just kind of had that itch for community. I struggle myself with depression and anxiety, so finding a way to connect with other people while being in the comfort of my own home and finding those very simple ways to still make a big impact on someone is really fulfilling for me.
If somebody wanted to get involved, how do they learn more?
Our website is lasagnalove.org, and it has all sorts of information about requesting one, becoming involved with a volunteer, or if you wanted to just donate monetarily, that money goes to Lasagna Love and that gets distributed.
Have you seen that there's a lot of differences in lasagna?
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
What's the right way?
The right way is the way that the person wants it to be.
So we're going to make one together.
Mm-hmm.
Are you letting out trade secrets at all, or is this
I
going to be
have
like...
no secrets.
So what's first?
So first we need to make our cheese mixture. First get out the cottage cheese. I've got 2 things there for you. I need both of those in here, please.
All of them?
Yes.
Do we mix it first?
Nope, put it in here. So now I'd like you to put about half of that in here.
Ooh, do you have a spoon, or do I just dump it?
Dump.
It?
Do your best.
I'm doing my best.
There you go.
Oh, that's
You
all
put
of it.
the whole
Okay.
thing in.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Can I have a
fine.
spoon? No, we got to
No.
get some of that out of there.
We do probably need to get a
Yeah.
little bit
Okay.
out of
Yeah. I can. It's my bad.
Okay.
It just
it. Do you want a bigger spoon?
it's gonna take a minute.
All right. So now
Okay.
we're gonna add our ricotta.
How much of this?
The whole thing.
There we
yep,
go.
there you go.
There's a lot of cheese. Now you mix this together.
We mix this together.
In case you were wondering, this is why there will never be a cooking show inside Wisconsin.
So much cheese.
A lot of cheese.
This is not for one lasagna. This will be multiple lasagnas worth.
It's mixed.
It's mixed. Got some Italian seasoning. You measure this with your heart.
Big heart.
Big heart. A little bit of onion powder.
Okay.
We got onions in the sauce, but a little bit extra, little something,
All right.
something. A little bit of garlic
Ready to eat.
powder.
A little bit of garlic powder. I'm just holding this spoon in case it runs away on us. or
No,
something.
you're gonna be mixing, so
Parsley.
a little bit of parsley. All right, now give that a nice mix.
Do you fold it in like it's
If you would like to fold, you may fold.
What do you do?
I just mix the crap out of it.
Okay. Mixing the crap out of it. Okay, we're mixed.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
No, because
not.
I feel like the bottom is. Oh, it's not mixed at all.
You're full of it.
The bottom is completely. No, this is wrong.
Don't forget the love part.
Yes, the love part.
Okay.
We sprinkle the love in. So we have our nice, beautiful, thick meat sauce here. So you always start with the sauce first, so that way your lasagna noodles don't stick to the bottom. A little bit of this on the bottom. And then my favorite part, you get to swish it around.
Wishy.
Very technical.
That is a secret.
Perfect. That's not a secret, that's a fun part. You get 3 noodles. You're gonna put the noodles down on the bottom. Big spoon, throw a couple of schlops down there.
What were they?
Schlops.
Schlops.
It's a very technical term for careful.
You said schlop.
You could probably use one more scoop on there.
There we go.
There you go.
I feel bad for the person that gets this one.
All right, so that one, first layer of cheese is done. So let's swap those out. And why don't you repeat that again? All right, that's enough sloop.
Oh, sorry. Oh wait, are there layers?
There's layers.
Oh, can I have that other spoon back? I am not doing a good job of the
There's
slopping.
so much sloop. Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
All right. Okay. How many of these schlops?
We're gonna do 2.5. You measure it with your heart, and then
Well,
you
clearly
use
I
the,
have too much heart.
you use the ladle and you kind of swoop it around so you have a nice layer.
Weird how you're not letting me do it this time. Might have lost your trust. Have you ever denied anybody from becoming a lasagna chef for Lasagna Love?
No, anyone who wants to sign up, I did have to pass a health test where you learn the basics of putting your hair up. I washed my hands beforehand, that sort of thing. You had to put your hair up too.
Wow, you saw that coming. Super creative, bald joke. So is this something that you kind of do on your own, or do you have friends that Lasagna Love with you, or how does that work?
This is kind of a first time, I think.
Probably the last time, the way this is going. All right, cheese time.
Cheese time!
Mozzarella.
Mozzarella!
A decent amount, I assume.
A decent amount.
Like a
Oh,
pizza.
I measure cheese with my heart, yes.
Like a pizza?
Yes, nice and thick. This is the first layer of cheese.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
There's more layers?
There's more layers. So that's perfect.
Thank you.
You did something right!
Yay! I slopped the perfect amount of.
You slopped the perfect amount. You're gonna do kind of a dusting of Parmesan. And it just has an extra little bite of saltiness to it on top. So I have some provolone here for you. If you would like to make a design, or I usually do hearts. Hey, not bad on my first try.
It was supposed to look like Wisconsin. It doesn't.
It's not bad.
It's not
don't,
good.
Don't throw it on there. Make it, arrange it nicely.
It looks like a ghost.
I was gonna make a little LL for Lasagna Love.
You're seeing how creative I am at the moment, which is.
I'm not terribly creative either.
I was just gonna put circles on. So much for
You
that.
can do circles. Circles are difficult. So
Too
you're-
late for that now.
Now we have to try and make it so it's an even L.
Oh, look at that. That does look really pretty. Our Lasagna Love is done.
It looks pretty good.
One looks much more loving than the other. And this is where it all comes together. That looks very full of love, and I want it in my belly.
Oh my gosh, what are you doing?
Cutting? I'm starving.
I can tell you're hungry.
Kristie, thank you for this and for all of your love.
Yeah.
This is really good.
Only really good?
No, really good. I don't want to talk. I would like to eat.
Okay, you may eat, so that's fine.
You're good at what you do, and we really
I
appreciate
try.
you doing it.
I
Thank you.
try.
Thank
I
you
love
for
doing it.
I love eating it. How many have you made?
Probably close to 300. I've delivered to 266 families. Plus I've got 3 in my freezer right now. We just did 2 more, and I probably have another 10 to 15 in my chest freezer at my parents' right now.
The reason we wanted to come and tell this story with you, Kristie, is because we're all about roots, the deeper roots here in Wisconsin. But there's a whole bunch of way to create roots. And I think the really neat part of this story is that these roots may not be deep in terms of years, but look at how the love can spread by just serving each other.
Yeah, that's actually our motto is spread kindness. So there you go. You have circled around to those exact things.
I didn't even do that on purpose. I didn't even know I existed until just now. That's great.
There you go.
Thank you for having us out to do this. We're really grateful.
Well, I'm so glad that you guys are here, and I'm happy that we're able to spread the word about it.
I'm literally going to be like, what is Lasagna Love?
So lasagna is a layered
Right.
dish.
Okay. So it's going to be one of them.
Would you like to see my freezer?
Yes.
There are no bodies in
Okay,
it.
didn't know where that was going.
I've never dropped a lasagna though, so I'm very thankful about that. Probably happen now.
Please don't. Please, I will pick it up and eat it. I don't care. I am not doing a good job of the slopping.
So much slop. Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
All right. Okay. This is when I remind you invited us.
Technically.
We invited ourselves. You're right. Another great episode of Deeper Roots with our friends at Blain's Farm and Fleet. Great, Grate, great cheese, lasagna. I'm here all week. A special thanks goes out to Kristie and everyone at Lasagna Love. You all are doing amazing work providing these meals for those who need them most. We're really, really grateful. Here's a challenge, Deeper Roots fans. Head to lasagnalove.org, lasagnalove.org, and nominate someone in your life who could use a warm meal. Or donate $25. We found out that's roughly the cost of one lasagna. So let's see how many we can get going for the people of Wisconsin that need that warm meal. Remember, if you have a story you'd like us to share, fill out the form on the website. Head to farmandfleet.com/deeperroots. As always, if you're watching here on YouTube or any other social media channel, make sure to like and share this, would you please? This is a good one to really spread the love. If you're listening on the podcast side, a 5-star review goes a long way. We will not complain if you leave us one. We'll see you next time.
Talk to you later. Bye.